enough.
Well, it's just what I was about to remark. No room.
No room? Why, look at this huge table. There's plenty of room.
Then have some wine.
By all means, have some wine.
I don't see any wine.
There isn't any.
Then it wasn't very civil of you to offer it.
Ooh, your hair needs cutting.
You should learn not to make personal remarks. It's very rude.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
A riddle. Come, we should have some fun. I believe I can guess that riddle.
You mean you think you can find out an answer to it?
Why, yes.
Well, you should say what you mean.
But I do. Or, I mean what I say, and that's the same thing.
Oh, no, it isn't. Not the same thing at all. You might just as well say, I see what I eat is the same as I eat what I see.
Or that I like what I get is the same as I get what I like.
And I breathe when I sleep. It's the same thing as I sleep when I breathe. Oh, although with me, I think it's the same thing. Oh.
What day of the month is it?
It's the 4th.
Ooh, 2 days wrong. I told you butter wouldn't suit the works.
But it was the best butter.
Oh, the dormouse is asleep again.
Poor dormouse.
That's just what I was about to remark myself. And another thing that I was about to remark is that I think that
Oh, have a little more tea.
But I haven't had any yet, so how can I have more?
You mean you've had nothing?
Nothing.
Well, it's very easy to have more than nothing. Then I was right. Have a little more tea.
They all lived at the bottom of a well.
Who did?
The 3 little sisters, Elsie, Lacey, and Tilly. They all lived at the bottom of a well.
What did they live on?
Treacle.
Only on treacle? They couldn't have. They'd have been ill.
Oh, so they were. Very ill.
Why do they live in a well?
Because
It was a treacle well.
Yeah, naturally. A treacle well, naturally.
There's no such thing.
Oh, you mustn't say such things, or he may not go on.
But what were these 3 sisters doing in the well?
They were learning to draw.
yes, they were drawing all manner of things, and particularly things beginning with M.
Oh, particularly things beginning with M, like mousetrap.
And moon.
And much nest. Have you ever heard of the saying, much of a much nest?
Yes, I have.
Oh, well, have you ever seen a drawing of such a thing as a much nest?
Never.
Then you shouldn't talk.
Oh, and you shouldn't put butter in watches.
I told you before, it was the best butter.
Oh, well, some crumbs must have got in as well. Things haven't been the same since I quarreled with Time last March.
You quarreled with Time?
I dare say you haven't even spoken to Time.
No, I haven't. But I've beaten Time.
Oh, well, that accounts for it. He won't stand for being beaten. And he won't stand for what I did to him last March either. Just before he went mad, you know. It was at a grand concert given by the Queen of Hearts, and I was asked to sing. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world so high, like a teacher in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle. Oh. Do you know that song?
Well, something like it.
Oh, well, I'd hardly finished the first verse when the Queen of Hearts jumped up and yelled out, "He's murdering the time! Off with his head!"
How dreadfully savage.
And ever since then, Time won't do a thing I ask.
Do you always murder Time when you sing?
When I don't murder the words. Have you ever heard of Jabberwocky?
No, I can't say I have.
No, I don't suppose you would. It's a looking-glass song, if you see what I mean. 'Twas brillig and the slidey toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. Oi, mimsy, where the borrow goes and the mome wraiths outgave. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jab-Jab bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in his hand. Long time the manxome foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as in uppish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whipping through the tulgey wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through, the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. Oh, grab just gay, calloo, callay, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig, and the slidey toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. Oi, mimsy, where the burrow goes, and the mome wraiths outgave.
That's a very pretty song, Mad Hatter, but rather hard to understand.
Oh, have you seen my pen and gloves? Oh. Now, men, you all know your duties. Proceed with haste and care.
Oh, please tell them to be careful.
May I offer you a piece of plum cake? It's in here.
I don't think I could eat any, thank you.
Oh, I say I'm glad of that, because it's empty.
I should think it would be. You're carrying it upside down.
Oh, that's my own invention. I always carry it upside down, so the rain won't get in.
But things can get out, you see. That's the trouble.
Oh. Well, in that case, it's no good. So I shall hang it on my horse as a beehive. And I shall place a mousetrap in it, because the mice always keep the bees away. Or the bees always keep the mice away. I can never remember which.
But why do you keep a mousetrap on your horse?
Suppose some mice come. I don't propose to have them running all around, you know. You see, it's best to be prepared for everything. That's why my horse has these things around his feet.
But what are they for?
To guard against the bites of sharks. Shall I sing you a song?
Yes, please.
I want you to watch me very, very closely. Because when I sing, I always sing with my mouth shut.
Why?
To keep out the butterflies.
I'll tell thee everything I can. There's little to relate. I saw an aged man a-sitting on a gate. Who are you, aged man, I said, and how is it you live? And his answer trickled through my head like water through a sieve. For I was thinking of a plan to dye one's whiskers green, and always use so large a fan that they would not be seen. So having no reply to give to what the old man said, I cried, come tell me how you live, and thumped him on the head. buttered rolls or set lime twigs for crabs. I sometimes search the grassy knolls for wheels of handsome cabs. And that's the way he gave a wink by which I get my wealth. And very gladly will I drink your honor's noble health. And now if e'er by chance I put my fingers into glue, or madly squeeze a right-hand foot into a left-hand shoe, or if I drop upon my toe a very heavy weight, I weep, for it reminds me so of that old man on the gate.
Pardon me, sir, Your Honor, but this is the best we can do.
Oh, I say, splendid job, men, splendid job. I do wish I'd have invented that.
It's not a splendid job. Why, just look at what they've done to him.
I must admit I do feel strange.
Indeed, now that I look at you, you do look like something that I've invented.
I don't think that's very funny.
Take him to the palace, men. We might be able to do a bit better for him there. And the rest of you, make ready to depart.
You're not going, are you?
Oh, I must. You see, I wanted at the croquet party. Now, horse, steady, horse. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, please help me. He's such a vicious beast if you don't control him. Whoa, horse. Whoa. Yeah, that's all right. Would you kindly help me on? Thank you. Riding a horse, as you probably know, requires a great deal of practice.
Well, I can see you haven't had very much.
Not recently. Now you come to mention it. But it will all come back to me, I'm sure. There. It's just a matter of practice. Get up. Oh, just a matter of practice.